out there? This is Lazarus120. I'm coming to you with my second Ultrasabers lightsaber review. Today I'm going to go over, hopefully real quick, I like to stutter on, but my Guardian lightsaber from Ultrasabers. This is, I guess, what I would consider one of their higher end sabers. There's definitely X amount of models that are got a higher price point, but I would say this is one of their above average as far as their sabers go, as far as detail and price point goes. Very, very happy with the saber. Very beautiful saber. Obviously, hopefully this comes through in this video, but this thing, honestly, from top of the hilt to the bottom, the only speck of plastic on this thing, I think, is the very, very bottom here where the speaker actually is. I mean, even these little, I guess you say, details here are some sort of metal, aluminum, whole thing. Very, very beautiful body. Lots of details here. Things you can actually feel customizable. Real good feel on the hands. You can be, I guess you've got bigger hands. It could be a one hand. I got little carny hands, so it's two-handed saber for me. But yeah, this is the saber. Very, very impressive looking to me, at least. Actually, this is the standard base, I guess. I don't know if it's aluminum or what sort of metal it is, but for the body here. But they actually have an option. It's the nickel-plated option, which, you know, apparently is even shinier, brighter, even more gorgeous than this, and I can't imagine. From what I've read, it is very, very impressive, very, very pretty, that nickel plating, but it does leave a lot of fingerprints, kind of, you know, leaves it to be more of just kind of a display saber at that point, and that's not what I was really looking for. I was looking to mess around and chase the dog around with this. Just kidding. But yeah, so just to get into it here, I hope the color comes through. I went with the Adegan silver. I don't know if I'm actually saying that correctly or not, but went for the silver blade, or some people will say white. Wish these came through. Unfortunately, the color of these sabers never seem to come through good on video, but this is a very, very bright, beautiful blade. As you can see, there's some details that come through, which I really like, where the light comes through. I also opted for the white silver AV switch here. I'm going to go ahead and power that down, just because I want you guys to be able to hear me. Went with the silver because, one, I just thought the silver would look really cool, which it absolutely does. But the other cool thing with the silver is they, for an extra, heck, I think $4, they throw in the option of these color discs, which what you can do here is you take out your blade, drop whatever color disc or multiple color discs if you want to sit there and mix around and make some custom colors. I'm actually missing some. You actually get some more than that. I don't know. They're probably falling behind the dresser or something, but yeah, you drop those discs down in here and you pretty much have whatever color saber you want to mix and match and come up with, which is, I feel, is super, super cool. Most of the time I keep it with the silver just because I think the silver color is really sharp looking. What I will say is that I actually, for this saber, which is the only one I've done this on, I went with the tri-LED option. Reason for that, I just really wanted that silver to come through, be real bright and bold. Secondly, if the light is pushing through these discs, and I do want to opt for a blue blade or a green blade or something of that nature, I wanted to make sure that I had plenty of brightness for that to not affect the brightness of the blade and for it to really come through. Unfortunately, the one thing you sacrifice when you go for the 3 LED or the tri-LEDs is, since they're all dedicated to your base color, you don't get to do the flash on clash option, which is when you hit the button there. Usually you can get some blinking and the sound effects, and say you have a blue saber, you can opt to, I believe, silver or Arctic blue. You have a red saber, I think you can flash to orange, which is an option I have on a lot of my other sabers, which I really do enjoy. But for what I was looking for in this saber, I decided to go with the tri-LEDs, and I'm pretty happy I did, because honestly, with these color discs, I've done it. I can drop, maybe a light green and a dark green, 2 reds, a red and pink. I'll get multiple discs in there, and it still, the color comes through super nice, super bright. So happy I did do that, even though I gave up the flash on clash option there. Other than that, the other thing I have here is their Ultrasabers. Forgive me. Oh, Ultra Edge mid-grade. So you can see it kind of gives it a white look. But what it does, supposedly, is it takes that color and it really extends it all the way to the end of the blade. You know, instead of having, you know, real bright here and, you know, kind of dimming down the line, it actually is real nice and brightly illuminated all the way through. I say the majority of my other sabers are just your standard mid-grade, which I do like in the fact that when it's off, instead of this white kind of you know, fluorescent tube look, and kind of gives it this silver, almost like foil sheen that looks really cool when it's off. So not as cool when it's, this one's not, you know, quite as cool looking when it's off, but when it's on, man, does it just really light up. So pretty happy with this blade. I know I'm forgetting to talk about a couple things I wanted to talk about on here. Maybe if I spin it around a couple times I'll remember. But yeah, this is the Ultrasabers Guardian. Very happy with it. Kind of, you know, overall very happy with the options I went through with it. Of course, you can go with all your other options that you personally want. That's kind of the beauty of Ultrasabers, and their customization of their blades is, you know, two people can have the exact same hilt and it can be a completely different blade. It's really cool company, really cool concept, and happy to say I am definitely a repeat customer of these guys because they just keep impressing me with every order I get from them. But yeah, nothing else is really flashing in my mind. I'm sure it will right when I turn this thing off. But other than that, everybody, I guess I'll be signing off. This is Lazarus 120. Like I said, once again, the Guardian Ultrasabers blade. Thank you. Have a good one.